Hey guys, how are we? Well, just came up the stairs, so lift is out today, so I had to go up about 21 flights of stairs. Drive you nuts. So yeah, so here we are in the office again. Thought I would do another quick video. So yeah, interesting times. I did hear yesterday that Russia, or one of the head honchos in Russia basically said that they had threatened NATO with nuking Europe with their space-based weapons, so nuclear weapons from space, whatever, they could do it in 30 minutes. Anyway, craziness. So hopefully our property settles this week and we can get out of here and get off to Thailand. Great opportunities over there. As I said, Southeast Asia I think is going to be a really good opportunity for a lot of people if you can pivot, and I think you've got a limited time frame to be able to do that. I've said that in previous videos. I think by the end of this year things are going to get a lot more difficult. There are restrictions for Australians who are unvaccinated getting back into Australia, so that's difficult. I've got friends who are going to catch up with me in Thailand and have changed their mind because of that circumstance, which is just appalling. I mean, the Australian politics is sad at the moment. I don't think there's any decisive leaders in politics at all. I would not be voting for any of those parties, but I try and be apolitical. I don't believe in it at all. So yeah, there's good opportunities, as I said, in Southeast Asia, but yeah, strange times indeed. Really good opportunity, actually. There's a product that we're just working on at the moment with someone in regards to being able to buy property all around the world, actually, which is going to be, it's actually very exciting. From anywhere from $5,000 to you know, completely buying out product yourself. And so stay tuned for that. If you're interested in that, message me and I will pass on your details. Some really good stock that is available, and looking to have a look at what stock is available in regards to property in Thailand. So yeah, really good opportunities with that if you are interested. There was somebody who contacted me in regards to property management in Athens, and there are opportunities to buy property here and have someone else manage it. So it's a bit of a precarious situation buying property overseas. So if you can actually get a company or a product that is managed for a small fee every year, then it saves a lot of trouble. Trust me, we've managed our own properties here, and it's nothing but a lot of pain and heartache, particularly if you're wanting to rent properties out to Greek people. It's not recommended. So I don't think the payoff is there, and the risk and cost compared to the benefits, I don't think they weigh up. So, but yeah, stay tuned. If you like hearing more about property and looking at properties and that sort of stuff, then stay tuned to this channel, because we'll be showing people a lot more properties that are available in the near future. Someone contacted me the other day, is there any real estate agents that I recommend in Greece? None at the moment. But as I said, there's a product that's becoming available, coming online in the next little while, so stay tuned, because that can take a lot of the risk out. This is a registered company, so there's certainly a high standard of financial protocol that's being followed with this particular product. So yeah, certainly exciting times. As I said, just keep a mind stay sort of alert during these times. That's the best way to put it, because I think we're heading into very precarious times. I know the crypto market's just gone through a complete bloodbath. We're about 100 down for, well, probably more than that, over the last day or two. Hopefully that turns around and we can see some positive growth in the next day or two, or next week anyway. But so yeah, very interesting times. The opinion is that because the interest rates in the US are now sort of heading towards positive territory, then a lot of money is going to head back into the US market, and I don't trust the US, to be honest. So I'm certainly not buying anything over there. So it doesn't matter what asset it is or currency. So yeah, interesting times, and certainly, as I said, there's good opportunity if you can pivot into the right sort of location, but otherwise I think it's very precarious, so keep that in mind. And I think things are going to deteriorate here in Europe in the next couple of months too. I don't think this is over by any means. So please keep that in mind when you're considering things here. Yeah, I mean, a lot of money is heading for physical assets now, and I think that's why a lot of property prices and other things are going up. But yeah, it will be interesting to see how all that pans out over time, because the markets are going to get increasingly unstable, particularly as the geopolitical matters start to really deteriorate, and I think we're on the cusp of that at the moment, in the next couple of weeks or months anyway. So yeah, interesting times. As I said, lots of opportunity in Australia. I had thought originally of maybe going back to Australia for a period of time, but they are too unstable. The policies are just crap. It just couldn't do anything over there. So glad to be out of there and hopefully stay out of there. It really depends. When you have family, it's a lot more complicated, see? So it's not as straightforward as what you'd like. But the longer I can stay out of there, the better. And you know, Australia's a fantastic place, absolutely beautiful, nothing like it. You know, it's a risky environment, very risky. I think there's geopolitical issues with China. There's major economic issues. You have property problems. I mean, completely exorbitant properties over there. You wouldn't touch that property in a million years, unless you want to basically buy a property and then you know, take out a mortgage and be in multi-generational debt, because that's what's happening. I think I've said it before, you know, property prices should be 3 to 4 times the average yearly income. That's the maths. That's from 500 years of global data, and that's what you should be going off. In Australia, they're between 20 and 30 times the average yearly income, which I think, last time I looked, which was probably 5 years ago, it was 67,500. Probably because of inflation and the devaluation, or, well, not the devaluation, but it's really, they've printed so much money and added it to the M1 money supply in Australia that the currency is actually devalued, so inflation's going up, and so you're having to see the minimum wage and average yearly income subsequently going up. So Australia, that's a nightmare. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it. So wouldn't touch Australian property in a million years. So as I've been saying for a long period of time, particularly if you've been watching my videos, you cannot beat mathematics, and it's the mathematics behind it that really will see you on a sure footing. If you believe the hype, particularly with the mainstream media on the internet or wherever, then you'd be buying property, you know, at lightning speed in Australia, thinking that you're going to miss out. And the maths will tell you something completely different. So the maths will tell you that if you're buying property in Australia, for example, you're paying far above what the historical average is. And it's not that the property value is going up, it's that the currency is devaluating, and that's the real key. If you look at gold, gold is not going up, it's that the value of the currency is dropping. So you need more currency to purchase assets than what you did before. So for example, I think the average annual income in 1970 was $157 a week, and the average property back then was between $5,000 and $10,000, if I'm not incorrect on that one. So, but the price of gold was $33 an ounce. You know, so there you sort of see that, yeah, you could have bought 5 ounces of gold per week in 1970, and you know, it's at the moment with Australian wages, I think the average yearly income is $67,500, so you're probably on about $1,300 a week. So you'd be looking at not even being able to buy 1 ounce of gold per week, and that tells you what the purchasing power is. So major problems in Australia and in the US and other parts of the world too. So you know, it's all fake economy, isn't it? And anyway, all right guys, going to leave it there. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, then do that, or go to Overseas Exile Facebook group and sign up, join the discussion there. I did see somebody show up, somebody on the thing posted a video of a Chinese guy being wrapped up in glad wrap and then thrown in the back of a van, and they basically said, you know, monkey see, monkey do. I don't think the rest of Southeast Asia is going to get involved in that sort of stuff. If they do, then God help us all. But yeah, it's, you know, the world is a lot more dynamic than that. But anyway, guys, get on there and join the discussion, and we will chat with you soon. All right, guys.